was really fun. And I got to know the people that I've known for like 5 years. Like, I didn't actually know them as well as I thought, and it was really cool getting to know them.
No matter where I go, there's always a cell signal. There's always some way for me to communicate somewhere in and out, and for people to do the same thing with me. But to watch our youth, that wasn't a thing. We think it is, but is it really? They had their music already downloaded, which they could listen to at any point when they had a headset, but not being able to have a cell signal for internet or even just a simple call, that was a stark reality for me, that we had to look up from our screens and look at the world around us and to realize that there's something else there other than that. That was a wonder moment for me, and it was a reminder for me that there is another world out there, that sometimes you have to disconnect to connect with the world around you.
We did a nature walk. We went to the beach twice. We wanted to go 3 times. We ended up going twice. We went to a waterfall. We went to, several coffee shops. Basically every day we had at least 2 cups of coffee. We went to the zip line up on top of the mountain, to suspension bridge tour. We did a whole bunch of stuff.
For so many more different things. Definitely gonna have to see if I can convince someone to go to Costa Rica, go to Reina's Chocolate, and bring me some back. But yeah, and I was kind of surprised with the food, because I wasn't expecting it to be beans, rice, protein. Just beans, rice, protein.
Well, it was very interesting because the tourism industry is so big there. It was interesting that basically everybody spoke English. I think some of us got pretty good at ordering and responding in Spanish. I think I ordered like a coffee in Spanish at one point. So that was as far as I went with that. But it was interesting to see just how tourism centered their culture and their economy is. That everybody spoke English there.
I think, like I was saying, we're all really different and everyone is unique, and everyone is also so alike, though, that we're kind of all insignificant in the grand scheme of things, but we're more alike than we are different. So I think that's, yeah.
One of the things we did was we learned about sea turtles and the conservation that was going on there, and that just continued with how connected this community was with the environment. And some of it could be just that we were in a rural part that was very poor, but part of it I think was also just this connectedness to the environment, something that I feel like in the US and particularly in cities, and part of that experience of being connected, I think, helped us connect as a group and connect with the Holy Spirit at work.
Yes, the ocean is one of my favorite places to be in my life, and the waves in Costa Rica were just absolutely amazing. I found little creatures on the sand in the beach, snails, crabs, little horseshoe crabs, and it was absolutely amazing. It was really cool to sit there and watch on the beach and watch all the kids just have a blast.
Every piece of sand is different, and that's like us, I guess. And it's really cool because even though every single piece of sand is different, there's so many, and it's like every single piece is just insignificant, but still unique. And the pieces of sand are more alike than they are different. And I thought that was really cool, and I had kind of just been thinking about that for a little while, so I think that was maybe my wonder moment, I guess you could say.
My favorite activity from the Costa Rica trip was walking up the mountain on the last morning to watch the sunrise. Me and a couple others, we all basically walked up the mountain at like 2:30 in the morning, and it took about an hour and a half to get up. And it was just really cool because it was like the most natural thing we had done, I guess. It was like, there was a trail, but there was no path or anything. It was super rugged, it was really steep, and it just felt like we could really connect with nature more than like anything else we had done on the trip. And then once we got to the top, it was still dark, so it was cool to see like the cities and everything below from darkness, and then also watch it get light. And then going back down was really cool because we saw everything that we missed before. It was kind of a different perspective.
Well, we stayed up all night just talking and hanging out, and then we walked for probably like a mile, got to this mountain, and climbed up. It was super intense. It was super dark, like it was crazy intense. It was like mind blowing. I don't know.
Cool. Anything else you want to say?
You should go to Costa Rica.